archetypes that win a stink. Shout out the Gridiron Files. Bro only has 344 subscribers. Y'all go check bro out, man.
Here's NFL archetypes that just don't really exist anymore. For each of these archetypes, we're going to go through the top guys that fit this extinct archetype perfectly, and we're going to talk about why it doesn't exist anymore. And the first one, the workhorse running back. The guy who gets the ball 25, 30 times.
This is a fact, though. I brought this up. Cause like we have workhorses, but like there's like 3 or 4 workhorses left in the league. Like they're not like when you say workhorse, you're talking about the Ezekiel Elliott, Adrian Peterson, like the dudes that run for 5 but they fall for 3. And like you can keep feeding them over and over and over again. They keep doing the same thing. You don't see a lot of those type running backs no more. Like the only ones left now is like at work like complete workhorses. Derrick Henry. Well, like I can say Bijan Robinson is a workhorse, but like he's more of like a playmaker. Like he's not like no real like bowling ball workhorse. But like I'm gonna go and see like how he goes in detail about it. But like one second.
A game, every game for a decade, and the offense just runs through him. Not a committee, not a timeshare, the guy.
Yeah,
Emmett.
Okay, so I got it. So like yeah, the workhorse. So like a Bijan Robinson, a Saquon Barkley when healthy, the Christian McCaffreys, like the dudes that just completely put the team on their back. Like you feed that player over and over and over again, same result, 5 to 8 yards every carry. Like those dudes.
Smith is a perfect example of this. Watch some of these highlights. Emmitt Smith carried the ball 4,409 times in his career. That is the most in NFL history, and it's not close. He won 3 Super Bowls and retired as the all-time leading. Just kept playing, kept carrying the ball. That's a workhorse.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When they see all my old heads, we talk about that stuff. Oh, we was tougher back in the day. Yeah, now you like 60, 70, and you can barely play with your kids because you wanted to keep playing football injured. And y'all would sit there and complain about the league being soft, but no, these dudes just want to be able to play with their grandkids when they get older. They don't want to have their shoulder out of place, man.
Then you got LaDainian Tomlinson. In 2006, this dude scored 31 touchdowns in one season. 31. That's still the record. He had 5 straight seasons with over 370 touches. Nowadays, if a back gets 370 touches, his agent calls the front office and files a missing person report on his knee.
This is the thing too, like it's one of those things when it comes to running backs. Like, yes, these running backs. See, these running backs, the 2 running backs we talk about so far, these are like legendary running backs. Like these running backs, like they managed to have a good lengthy career. Like being a workhorse, like now in today's league, like your career span is no longer than 6 years. Like you're like being a workhorse in today's league, you're guaranteed to get injured. Like somebody's gonna pop you in the knee, or like somewhere. Like workhorses just like it don't. And then the value of the running back is so low right now. I know it just spiked up because I think Gibbs got paid, but like the running back, the value of the running back. Like if you're not a top 10 running back, like your value at running back is low already. And if you become a workhorse, now they're feeding you the ball all the time, you end up getting hurt. Then like what? There's nothing for you to fall back on. So like it's rough for running backs, but like the workhorse running back, I think will be completely extinct when dudes like Derrick Henry lead the league. Like, cause Derrick Henry is the only dude I know that can get fed over and over and over and over again and not stop. Like it's a lot of dudes I think they can, but like they won't because they're needed in other areas. Like Derrick Henry, they hand Derrick Henry the ball to it's like we just tell Hulk to smash. That's what Derrick Henry do. That's what these guys do.
Then there's Shaun Alexander. 2005, 27 rushing touchdowns, almost 1,900 yards, wins MVP. He got fed the ball until there was nothing left, and by 28, he was basically done. Eddie George. Eddie George started 128 straight games to begin his career. In 2000, he touched the ball over 450 times in one season. Eddie George was built out of the same material they make Nokia phones out of. But the guy who really closed the book on this archetype, Adrian Peterson.
I just told you about AP. AP was the complete workhorse, bro. Like, AP real deal. Like, bro, it didn't matter who was in front. Like, AP would run through your face over and over and over. Like, I know people don't remember a lot of, like, it's a lot of people that didn't get to watch Adrian Peterson, but, like, Adrian Peterson literally would, like, just run through anybody, bro. Like, bro, and he, like, Adrian Peterson always had the ball in his hands. Like, they would feed the freak.
AD tears his ACL in December of 2011, and then in 2012 comes back and rushes for 2,097 yards, 9 yards short of the all-time record. Wins MVP on a reconstructed knee. Adrian Peterson was the last true workhorse, and even he couldn't save the archetype. So, why doesn't it exist anymore? 3 words: running back committee. Teams figured out backs hit a wall around 27. So why pay?
That's what I was just talking about, like the wall. So, like, basically, like, the lifespan of a running back is not that long. Like 5 or 6 years in your career. Only the really, really special running backs make it past that. So, like, the pay gap therefore is decreased because we only know we're going to have your rookie contract, maybe one contract after that, and you're going to be done. And we'd probably be getting another running back, or we'd probably be trading you. Like, it's really rough for running backs.
One guy $15 million when 2 guys splitting carries costs you $6. Analytics said pass more. The cap said backs are replaceable, and the position that used to go first overall now goes in round 3. The workhorse is extinct because feeding one guy 400 touches is basically financial arson. Next archetype, the head-hunting safety, the single most extinct player type in football. This is the guy who patrolled the middle of the field like a toll booth, and the toll was your soul. Bob Sanders. Bob Sanders was 5'8" and hit like a car accident. Won Defensive Player of the Year in 2007. The Colts' defense was a different organism when he played. Problem is, he basically never played, because when your whole game is launching your body like a missile, eventually the missile breaks.
That's exactly why you can't play like this, bro. Like, a lot of people get mad. Oh, football is soft. They don't hit as hard. This is why, bro. Like, people were jacking themselves up trying to get these hits off, tearing up their necks, tearing up their head, concussions. Like, these dudes, when they get 60, they can't even remember their left from their right. They can't even put their shoes on their right feet. They can't even tie their shoes no more because they wanted to hit like they wanted to. And your brain is scrambled. Like, that stuff is real. Like, the concussion stuff is real. Like I guess they wasn't feeding into it back then, but now you better be feeding into it. Like, you better use your shoulder. Don't keep your head out of there.
3 games in 8 seasons. Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor might be the scariest athlete the NFL has ever seen. 6'2", 230, ran like a corner, hit like a linebacker. There's a Pro Bowl. A Pro Bowl. The game where nobody tries. Where Sean Taylor detonated a punter. Rest in peace to a legend. We never saw the finished version of Sean Taylor, and he was already terrifying. Cam Chancellor. Bam Bam Cam. 6'3", 232 pounds. That is a linebacker wearing a safety's jersey. Cam was the enforcer.
That's Vernon Davis. You know how big Vernon Davis is? Cam, you see what Cam Chancellor just did?
That is a linebacker wearing a safety's jersey. Cam was the enforcer of the Legion of Boom, and there's a playoff hit on Vernon Davis so violent, the entire stadium made a noise I've never heard humans make before. 4 Pro Bowls.
These are the type of hits make you want to go play basketball. Oh, for real. Like, bro, you take a hit from Cam, bro. I'm talking, man.
A Super Bowl ring, and receivers coming over the middle against Seattle used to just not. Cam Chancellor didn't tackle you, he repossessed your body. Rodney Harrison, the villain of the group. Rodney Harrison is the first player ever with 30 sacks and 30 interceptions, but he was also voted the dirtiest player in the league by other players. Twice. The man got fined so often, the league should have set up autopay. But the leader of this archetype, Brian Dawkins, Weapon X, 9 Pro Bowls.
Hey, Brian Dawkins is like, I saw that. Bro, I gotta look it up real quick. We'll be right back, chat. Here you go. Hey, Brian Dawkins was insane, bro.
He was like, Spikes, I'm gonna take his soul. And I was like, what? I'm gonna take his soul. I wanna see how bad he wants to play. Next play, they run a route behind me. Brian Dawkins. I said, oh my goodness. He gets up over him and just say, hallelujah.
Yeah, nigga, I'm not playing football. I'm not playing with a football nigga that crazy. There's no amount of money that you can put me on the field with a nigga that's that crazy. You talking about this nigga just leveled you. This nigga get up, hallelujah. Cause you not scared? Cause no, bruh. I'm talking about at the end, this back in the league, like they can tee off like real deal. Like, hey,
hallelujah.
Really
thank you, Jesus. I don't know what he's on, but I want some before the next game, though. I like B Dawkins.
Hey, that man beat up was crazy, bro. All right, back to the video, man. Back to the video.
Hall of Fame. Dawkins is the first player in NFL history to record a sack, an interception, a forced fumble, and a touchdown catch in the same game. He did everything, and he did all of it at full sprint with bad intentions. So, why is this archetype gone? The rulebook hunted it to extinction. Defenseless receiver rules, targeting, helmet-to-helmet penalties. Every signature hit from this list is a 15-yard flag and a mailed invoice today. Concussions changed everything, and the enforcer safety turned into the deep third coverage safety. The middle of the field used to be a crime scene. Now, it's a bike lane. Real quick, if you want to hit like prime Brian Dawkins overnight, all you gotta do is sub. That's it. No weight room, nothing. But for real, if you could subscribe, I would genuinely appreciate it. It's truly the only thing that tells me you guys want me to go all in on this channel. Thank you. Next archetype, and this one hurts the most, the statue quarterback. For most of our lives, this was the quarterback position.
You think about the league right now, like your quarterback has to have some type of athleticism. If he don't, he's literally fraud. Like, you have to have some type of feet, some type of athleticism. You got to be able to get around the corner, because these edge rushers are now built like basketball players and run like track athletes. So like, you really got to have, like, you can't get away with not having athleticism at quarterback anymore.
Montana, Marino, Breeze, Brady, Peyton Manning, concrete feet, computer brain. The job was simple: stand in the pocket, read the defense, deliver dimes. They didn't scramble. They didn't roll out. They didn't need to. Give these guys 3 seconds and a clean throwing lane, and your defense was getting dissected. Dan Marino basically never ran, and it didn't matter, because his release was so fast, it looked like the ball teleported. Brady was a statue in the truest sense. 7-step drop, plant the feet, fire downfield, and escaping never crossed his mind for 23 years. And Peyton Manning made an entire Hall of Fame career out of solving the defense before the snap, so the ball was gone before the rush even showed up. This was a thinking man's position. It rewarded brains and arm talent, not athleticism. And that worked, because back then, offensive lines held blocks longer and pass rushes were predictable. You knew where the pressure was coming from. You knew how much time you had. Then the game changed. Defenses.
That's what I talk about. Like a lot of people like discredit like this generation of quarterback I don't think a lot of people understand how hard it is to play quarterback now. Like back then, like say you came up college, NFL, they teaching you how to read these defenses and how to dissect and know where pressures are coming from. Like it was easier to do back then. You look at the league now, like dudes might come out and too high the whole time. Both corners are blitzing off the edge, and both DNs are dropping in the coverage. Like you never know. Like the whole time they could be showing quarters. They could be covered too flat. Like it like the way like everything is disguised and like the way the quarterbacks have to read, and sometimes you really don't know what's coming. Like, they could be showing blitz, drop everybody. Like you never know. Like it's so much harder to play quarterback in this era. Like too high all the time. Like like being a quarterback now, you have to be like surgical. And some of these dudes are like really surgical, but some of these dudes got to be like real deal athletes slash playmakers. Like a lot of these edge rushers, they bust up these plays, like destroy these plays, and now it's like you can't panic, but you gotta get yourself free. You gotta get out of there and you gotta make a play. Like like most of these quarterbacks in this league now, like they have to do that. Like you just can't be back there and the play blow up and you still got no. You gotta get around that corner, man.
Learn to create chaos with just 4 rushers. Stunts, twists, speed to power, collapsing pockets without sending a single blitzer. And the edge rushers turned into aliens. Guys like Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons beat tackles with pure
You keep going, man. Myles Garrett, Michael Parsons, Max Crosby, what's cuz from the Bengals, Trey Hendrickson. So and you really could get like Jordan Walker and Pierce from Atlanta, Chase Young, the Saints, Nick Bosa, like dude, these edge rushers are insane, bro. Like the evolution of like this D line, O line play is like it's really almost unfathomable. Cause like how athletic these guys are. Like some of these dudes that play like edge rusher, they genuinely could have been playing outside linebacker, but they chose to be an edge rusher.
speed. And when that pocket caves in, the statue has nowhere to go. He just stands there, waiting for a receiver to come open, and gets absolutely deleted. And here's the crazy part. The rules protecting quarterbacks made this worse for statues. Can't hit them low, can't land on them, can't touch the head. So defenses said, fine, we'll chase him out of the pocket and hunt him down. That only fails if the quarterback is a threat outside the pocket. The statue is not a threat outside the pocket. The statue outside the pocket is a lost tourist. So the league evolved. Lamar, Josh Allen, Mahomes beat you with the arm or the legs and create the off-script stuff defenses can't scheme for. Even the pocket passers now, like Joe Burrow, are really pocket movers, sliding, resetting, throwing on the run. By the 2020s, teams straight up
You can't get away with not having feet or a little bit of athleticism. Like you gotta have some. You just can't sit back there. Every quarterback in this league got something. You either got feet or you got a little bit of speed.
stopped drafting immobile quarterbacks in the first round. Well, barring Mac Jones, the league decided mobility was non-negotiable and the statue got melted down. But the last archetype, the true fullback, and I'm not talking about the guy who lines up for 2 snaps in short yardage. I'm talking the every down, lead blocking, forehead first human battering ram. Mike Alstott, the A-Train, 6 Pro Bowls as a fullback. Alstott scored 71 touchdowns in his career. There's highlights of this man getting hit by 3 defenders and just deciding no. Alstott ran like the tacklers owed him money. Then Lorenzo Neal. Lorenzo Neal is the greatest lead blocker who ever lived. For 11 straight seasons, the running back behind Lorenzo Neal rushed for 1,000 yards. 11 straight. Eddie George, 1,000 yards. Corey Dillon.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had the experience, but I've never hit anybody with a neck pad on, and didn't plan on it either. 9 times out of 10, that neck pad there for a reason. Like it's here to cushion my neck because I'm gonna hit you so hard. Like it's here so I won't sprain my neck.
1,000 yards. LaDainian Tomlinson, MVP, Lorenzo Neal was a cheat code you plugged in front of anybody. Tony Richardson, same story. Blocked for Priest Holmes and Larry Johnson in Kansas City during those seasons where they scored a touchdown every time they blinked. Mac Strong. First of all, greatest football name ever. His name is literally Mac Strong. Spent his whole career in Seattle. And remember Sean Alexander's 27 touchdown MVP season from earlier? Guess who is clearing the road?
I feel like this is a really lost archetype, but I feel like this is an archetype that, like, you look at the successful running games in the league, and the two most successful running games in the league, they both have fullbacks. You got Juszczyk in San Francisco, and you got the other fullback in Baltimore, and they're used pretty often, and for the heavy run workload. But I mean, it works for it. Like those are like two of the best rushing offenses. Like, I don't feel like do away with the fullback. I feel like if we can like find a balance to where like if we have a power run, maybe we can get a fullback, sneak some fullback play in there. Now it's just like you're expecting the tight end to be like whatever your fullback is. I think we need true fullbacks back in NFL football. I know Mr. John Gruden touched on it a lot. Well, Coach Gruden, he touched on it a lot because like it's a lot of cases where you see like these 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s, 4th and 1s, where like having a fullback lead block for you probably will be very beneficial to you scoring or like getting that first down. Like I feel like it's one of those things like we need to get back to. Will we ever get back to it? Don't know.
Mac Strong. And Larry Centers, the weirdest one of all. Larry Centers caught 827 passes as a fullback. He had 101 catches in a season in '95. A fullback led receivers in catches. That will never, ever. Fullback. Larry Centers caught 827 passes as a fullback. He had 101 catches in a season in '95. A fullback led receivers in catches. That will never, ever happen again. So, why'd the fullback go extinct? 11 personnel. Teams live in 3 receiver sets now, so that fullback snap became a slot receiver snap. Offenses pass first now, and tight ends do the hybrid blocking. The fullback didn't get beat. He got budgeted out of the roster. So, yeah, the NFL didn't just change the rules, it changed the types of players that could even survive. Some archetypes evolved, others just disappeared completely. If you enjoyed this, I would genuinely appreciate it if you could subscribe. It's truly the only thing that tells me you guys want me to go all in on this channel. Thank you guys for watching.
Hey man, y'all go watch the Gridiron Files, man. That's good content, man. But yeah, that was a good video, man.
Blow, kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah.